we knew we have a lot of respect for the Prairie View A&M program. We knew that containing dribble penetration was going to be the key of the game. And in our man-to-man, we were really struggling keeping them in front of us because they're so quick. And so we had to make a decision, do we stick with it and be stubborn and do what we always do, or do something different? And, we kind of rolled the dice with our zone because it's something we really haven't worked on for weeks. And so when I called out zone, our players did a double take, but, we were kind of teaching the zone as the game went along. And I thought our players were very coachable today, made a lot of strategic adjustments amongst themselves, and that was the difference in the game, was being able to contain their dribble penetration. Because, as I said, man-to-man, we really struggled. They do such a nice job. They're explosive going to the hole. They have beautiful pull-up jump shots, and for us to be able to make them have to survive by three-point shots really helped us. And, again, here's a team that they're a veteran NCAA tournament and postseason team, and we knew they were going to give us all we could handle. I'm very proud of our players for the focus that they had this whole weekend. It's very difficult when you're getting ready to head home for Christmas and see loved ones you haven't seen in a long time to not be thinking about that instead of the game. And I thought they kept their focus. It's very important to our team that we go home 10-1. And I'm extremely proud of them, and I'm glad that now they get to go home and spend time with the people who really should matter in their lives.
Questions?
Will you work more on that zone now going forward and plan to implement it all, or will it just be a case-by-case basis?
It's probably going to be case-by-case, but, tonight we definitely needed it. We've spent some time, but it's just been several weeks. We really have done a great job in our man, but, out of necessity, we needed something different tonight, and, it just depends on who we're playing.
Did Hampton run his own against them yesterday?
I didn't get to watch all of the game. When I was watching, they were playing man, but they may have played some. I watched some earlier games, and I knew that it could be effective, but I didn't get a chance to see the second half. Katie did a lot of the scout. I watched some of the game, but not all of it.
What does it say for a fan base that cheers just as loud for a bench player coming in at the end of the game and getting 2 points as they would for a game tonight?
Yeah. I really appreciate the fact that our fans cheer just as loud for everybody on our team, and probably even more so for someone that doesn't get a lot of time. But not only that, but for 3,700 people to show up both nights, when I'm sure there's a lot of things on their to-do list, getting ready for family coming in town and shopping and all of that, to continue to show up and support us the way they did is just outstanding. There's no place like home.
Nauman really got you guys going on the offense end in the first half, and then free to start the second half. Can you just talk about her impact, really, this whole tournament being MVP?
She did a great job making some reads. They were sagging off of her and giving her a three-point look, and she took it and was connecting extremely well. It's good to see her taking those shots, too, because, that's been something that hasn't always been her forte so far this season, I think, getting her legs back. So it was good to see her step up with confidence and knock down those shots the way that she did. She's been working on it hard. And it's always great to see when someone spent the time doing something for it to pay off in a game. But she really did show a lot of leadership today. She didn't back down from the pressure, and it was great to see her. She's a veteran, and she really kind of said to everybody, hey, let's not let the pressure affect us. Let's continue to attack, and I thought she did a great job, especially when things were close, of continuing to look for a shot and keep everybody else involved.
You let your players go home if they want, I imagine, after tonight? And then do they come back here, or will they try to get their own way to Atlanta?
No, we need to practice a little bit before we go down there. We're going to meet back here on the 26th, and then we're going to practice. But they've got several days, and it's something that I know some coaches don't necessarily do that, and they may give them a day or two. I've always given them at least 4 days if I can help it, if not 5, because I think at this point it's a good segue point in the season for them to get their legs back, not listen to my voice for a while, and hopefully they're excited to see me when they get back.
Anything else? All right.
Merry
Good
Christmas,
job.
everybody.